Hello, in part 2 of the Hakuho video I'm going to start looking at putting the lighting rig on and using the same bolt holes to make the photo extension boards, which are going to make it a lot easier to photograph for magazines when it's nearer the time. I'm going to use two of the poles that were off Republic Steel, one of which has a power feed that goes in at one end to power the actual lights themselves up. The actual lighting unit itself is the extension piece off Shasta that used to fill the 4-foot gap when the extra board was put in. This has never actually been sign written, so it's a blank canvas in terms of putting the name and details on. The poles themselves are going to be fastened to the front of the baseboard. This will allow me to extend it in either direction should I need to in the future. So we can see here the basic structure of the lighting rig. Two simple 20mm square steel box sections as uprights, bolted to the front of the layout, with a top piece that runs along the top again in 20mm, and coming down from it some 15mm box section that telescopes inside the uprights. The cross member at the top has the face you put on the front, which will get decorated with the layout's name, and then there's a 3-foot strip light with a diffuser bolted on underneath. So the photo extension boards, the scenery extenders in effect, now go down the front and both sides of the layout. These are 6mm MDF supported on normal domestic steel angle brackets and stiffened up with strip wood. They use the existing holes that I used to fasten it into this flight case. I made a start on some experimental rice paddies. The whole of this foreground is actually going to be quite level and just have a typical rural scene of rice fields. And now we see the layout with the lighting canopy removed and the photo extension boards bolted on. You can see how the vista opens up considerably with just a 5-inch strip along the first 3 fronts of the layout. So while I've been doing the lighting rig and also the photo extension boards, this seemed like the right time to also do a trial fit back into its original flight case. This is to make sure that none of the new scenery or track that I put on fouls anywhere. And as you can see, using the same bolt holes and the same wheels and brakes, so that basically wheel it out to a car, load it in and take it off to a show. When it's installed, when I'm not using it at home, it goes in the layout shed and is kept perfectly safe. Also, the scenery doesn't fade because it's not exposed to daylight all the time. You can see on the back that the wiring is still at a very primitive stage, and over the next few weeks I'm going to be tidying up and getting the control panel made.
Really good instrument to play it on because making it up. So there is a tangible link between those two pieces. You're listening to Inside Music on BBC Radio 3 with me, Lucy Busters, and the way they interweave. There's almost